Here we are at Triple F. Excited to announce my man, Mr. Trevor Duncan. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Great. So, for those of you out there that don't know Mr. Trevor, senior at Catholic, getting ready to go play a little football at Tennessee. Reminds me of myself at your age. Hopefully you can stay around longer than 30 days like I did, which I know you will.
Try my best.
Because you're raised right, you're a great young man, and you do things the right way, which is why I've really enjoyed getting to know you and be around you. So just talk a little bit, man. Talk about the last year of your life with Catholic football and getting primed up and ready to go to Tennessee. Obviously, I'm sure you always knew you wanted to go play at Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. Growing up, you kind of always want to.
That's exactly how I was at your age. I took a few visits and did the whole recruiting thing, but I was going to Tennessee.
Yeah.
As soon as Tennessee offered me, I was going to Tennessee. Is that a little bit how you were?
I had one or two visits because they were kind of hesitant to first offer me just because they got the whole new coaching staff, and then finally got the offer, took one or two visits, and knew that was the place.
That's it, man. The Big Orange. You know, when you grow up in Knoxville, it's truly, I know Harrison Smith went to Notre Dame. We'll get Harrison on here one day and just ask him about that decision. But it's hard for Knoxville kids, man, when you get that offer not to want to go over there and play, especially when you grow up around here. So I'm excited for you, man. I am excited for you. So how's the last year been? Finishing your senior year, and now obviously being here at Triple F a little bit, training and getting ready to go be a college athlete. Just talk to me about I know you said when we walked up here you're bored right now. No football. Obviously you didn't enroll early at Tennessee. Decided to finish up high school, which, by the way, I suggest. You only get to be in high school once. I know Coach Heupel's going to call me and yell at me for saying that. All these guys, he wants to get them in early. But I'm a big believer in you only get to be in high school once, man. So enjoy it, go to prom, do all that stuff, and then, go ball. But the good news for you is hopefully you're getting everything workout-wise and weight room-wise around here that you'll be getting over there with those boys. So just talk about, how excited you are that you finished up the season healthy and, you got a little time here to finish being a high school kid and go play some college football.
Well, it was a struggle breaking my foot and kind of missing some of senior season. But you guys really helped out with that. Got me back sooner than I would without any PT. And then, it's fun staying here. I can always go over there and talk to the coaches. It's 10 minutes down the road. But it's happy to stay here, kind of finish everything out, stay with my friends for another half year.
I love it, man. I love it. And that's what's cool is you're playing college football literally 10 minutes from your front door.
Yeah.
You obviously spent your high school time at Catholic, which I'm assuming is let's just call it another 10 minutes. And then you have Triple F now. So having this team of people with Catholic high school, and obviously they've done a lot of great things in football over the years. You get to play your whole 4 years there. The last couple of years have been a struggle. Mm-hmm. But hopefully they get bounced back. But I was inspired by you this year, man. I had to threaten to whip your butt a few times because you wanted to go play. But that's because you're a competitor. Just watching the way you handled yourself like a man, because football's 100% injury, dude. This ain't going to be the last. Hopefully it's knock on wood. Hopefully it's the last time you truly break something and have to have surgery, right? But it's not the last time you're going to get banged up. I promise you. Oh, yeah. So, but to watch you truly just the foot pain wasn't what was making you suffer. Being without your teammates and not being on the field and not being a leader, that's what was making you suffer, and that's what was fun to watch. So just talk about that experience. Talk about the game you love, something that's been a part of your life for a long time, and it getting taken away and having to watch your teammates lose games and your teammates struggle and knowing, man, when you first came back, as soon as you walked on the field, I looked at the other coaches and I said, there's our juice. Like, all the other kids rally behind him. It's like Hercules is back. So talk to me about how hard it was as an athlete and as a true brother of your teammates to have to sit there and watch them struggle this year, watch them lose a lot of games, knowing there's nothing you could do about it. Just talk to me about that a little bit.
It was rough. Growing up, I've always played football, and this is the first real injury where I've been out for multiple games. And knowing I can't go out there and help them win the game was just hurt. It just hurt to watch. But, it was great coming back, great feeling, but still not being 100% and not helping them as much as I felt like I could just kind of hurt.
Yep. And that's what's crazy, man. I'll never forget my dad when I was younger. He looked at me one time. I'd banged up my MCL my junior year of high school, I think. And he just looked at me, and he played in the NFL. And he had some injuries, had knee surgeries, and he's like, "Hey man, a hurt player is a bad player. Never forget that." And I'm sure I told you that a couple times throughout the season. Is when we're so stubborn and we're so competitive and we're such great teammates, we're such great leaders, it's like, let's go. And at times when you go out there and hobble around and you're not truly the effective player that you would have been, you're hurting yourself and you're hurting the team. And I know you say you weren't 100%, and I'm not disagreeing with you. I know that as we get cranked up here, now that we got through the season and get you ready to go over to Tennessee, you're going to be rocking. You're going to be 100%. But you came back at the right time, man. You came back when you should have. You trusted me and trusted the staff and trusted the trainers at Catholic and the coaches, and I was proud of you, man, because yeah, sure, you break your foot, you do as much as you can. That's part of ball. But just to watch the way you handled yourself as a young man was impressive, and I appreciate it. And I know those Tennessee coaches appreciate it. I know your teammates appreciated it. So that's awesome. So what are you the most excited about going over to Tennessee?
I mean, it's a new experience. It changed your life a lot, and then just playing college football, playing under Rodney Gardner, Josh Heupel. Now I get to play with Cody again, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I think it'll just be a whole new fun experience.
It's awesome. So for folks out there that don't know, Trevor's older brother, Cody, who's much better looking.
Wow. That hurts.
That's all right. Is walking on at Tennessee.
Yeah.
And he was at Virginia Tech last year, had a knee injury. So there was bad juju around the Duncan house, 2 injuries. But now both rocking and excited to play together again, like you said, for the first time in years. So Cody was great. He was around here grinding. I got a high opinion of that young man as well. It's apparent that your parents are solid, to say the least. They're the best, man. They got 2 great young men into their house. It's just you 2, right?
Yeah, just us.
Okay. Make sure I'm not leaving one out. But so what are you the most excited about playing with your brother? Not many people get to play Power 5. You look at the Kelsey brothers. Yeah. It's like a whole other world. Mm-hmm. But when you truly look at playing Power 5 football with your brother, how cool is that?
It's awesome. It's what you dream for as a kid. Playing with him, you'll push each other more in practice. It's a dream come true.
I love it. He's going to be tight end. You can be on the D-line.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be nice, or are you both going to try to wear each other out?
Oh, we're going to wear each other out.
Love that. My house, Brock and Brody, it's like carnage at all times.
Yeah.
Poor Brock. He's obviously outmatched, but just mean as a snake. So it's fun to watch them go at it. Poor Alicia, she's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Babe, just let them go. If no one dies, it's okay." But that's cool, man. So talk about the transition from high school to college. What are you the most nervous about? What do you have the most kind of unknown about? Because I know a guy that's been there, and I might just be able to help you.
I know the intensity is going to ramp up a lot. And then just college life, school, living on your own. I know that's going to change a lot. Probably just the speed of football. Mm-hmm. It's going to go a lot faster. Bigger guys. I'm not going to be the biggest guy out there anymore. So it's a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah. I'll never forget, man, I got over there and I looked at Aaron Sears. Probably don't even remember Aaron. He played O-line in the NFL for a long time. And I walked on campus, and I didn't look like you. But I walked on and I thought, oh, my goodness, here we go. But the game has moved so much more to speed than size over the last however long. So you're going to be bigger than most of the dudes over there. Yeah. That's just the way it's going to be. But the speed, man, is just crazy. And especially when you're thinking, and Coach Garner's on your butt 'cause he's old school, and he ain't going to let you get away with nothing. And yeah, you're right. I think the speed is going to be the biggest difference. But as long as you relax and pray and lean on Coach Garner and find the upperclassmen on the team that you can trust, that are good dudes and will have your back and want you to succeed. You'll know what older players want you to succeed and which ones just don't want you to take their jobs. Yeah. Follow those guys around, man. Follow those guys around that are upperclassmen, that are big-time players, that are probably going to be playing in the NFL in the near future, that aren't intimidated by you taking their job, and just follow them around. Mm-hmm. Follow them everywhere and learn from them. And obviously having Coach Garner is going to be huge. But good luck getting a sack. What Hype throws the ball every 0.02 seconds.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Get your cardio up.
Oh, I'm going to need to.
Well, talk to me about Triple F, man. How do you feel about this place? Why has it been exciting for you to be on here? I like that hat, by the way. Here, show the crowd. Yeah, nice. Triple F, baby.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Talk about Triple F. Why do you like it? Why do you love it? What don't you like? Talk to me about this place.
I can't find anything I don't like. Great gym. I love the people here. Emily, Rich, you. Everyone's just fun to be around. And then everyone pushes each other. So everyone's getting better every day. And I like the workouts. I mean, it's just a lot of fun to be here.
It's awesome. That's good to hear, man, because I always wanted those things. Ultra competitive environment. Ultra competitive. I want everybody, I want all the elite kids here. I want all the younger kids that want to grow up to be elite kids here. I want them seeing Trevor Duncan work. I want them watching you operate. You got that orange shirt on for a reason. Not many kids. I mean, how many kids from Knoxville signed at UT this year? You and back from Carnes, right?
I think that's it, yeah.
So two kids, two young men in the whole town, right? Watch these dudes. Watch them work. Watch them grind. So that's why I'm so excited that you're here leading these young people, man. It's awesome. It's awesome. And obviously, I'm here for you no matter what for the rest of my life. Hopefully, you outlive me by a long time. I've done the high school to college transition. I've done the college to NFL transition and everything in between. So I'm always here, man. I'll always have your back. You know that. I love you. All right, final thing. I always try to let every kid on here give a shout out to their school. I had Webb first, and then I went back to my roots with Powell. So obviously, you're a Knoxville Catholic kid.
I am.
And the people I don't hang out on social media very often, but I get the snapshots of on my phone of they played in the Orange Bowl, right?
Orange Bowl, yeah.
Like 6 dudes from Knox Catholic in that Orange Bowl game, which is impressive.
Yeah.
And then obviously now you coming out and going to Tennessee, following in Tyler Barron's footsteps, I guess, at the end of the day. So just talk to me about Knox Catholic and the school and the football program and just everything you experienced there in 4 years for all the people that might not know much about Knox Catholic out there.
I mean, there was good and bad. I mean, I never won a playoff game there, but I learned a lot from the coaches there, especially Coach Ayers. He was there for 2 years. I learned so much from him. Coach Matthews, I learned a lot from him. He pushed me. The football program really was the best in Knoxville for a long time. Maybe not this past year, but they were really good. They pushed us. Great program to be in. School. It was fun sometimes.
Challenging?
Challenging, yeah. Certain classes.
Yeah. Listen, man, I was at Knox Catholic last year. Obviously, as you know, I had a blast coaching you guys. But I grew up non-Catholic. So yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how that system truly works.
I don't know either.
Yeah. But one thing I did love, man, is when we decided to come over there, and obviously we're not there anymore, but when we decided to come over there, I loved how diverse the school was.
Right.
And, Jason Serlis is a good buddy of mine, and obviously have had a lot of fun over there this past year. And getting to be with you guys, my first year outside of the NFL was a lot of fun for me. Getting to be around ball, getting to be around all you young dudes, and the bus trips and the, pizza nights at my house was a blast, man.
Those were fun. Those were a lot of fun.
I appreciate it. Well, that helped me. You kids, more than you know, helped me transition away from the game. Mm-hmm. And I'll never forget that. I'll never stop being thankful for that. But I definitely, when I walked in that school and just the diversity and just kind of the energy around the school part. Obviously, we didn't win enough games, and football struggled the last couple of years, and they have a plan to fix that. But the school, you kids, and just the environment of the human beings that I dealt with, from the parents to the players, man, it was a lot of fun. So I loved it. All right, hit me with it. My first year out of the NFL, I started coaching high school football. What was I great at? What did I suck at? Don't hold back. Give me a little encouragement, and then give me something to work on.
I can't think of anything bad. You were a lot of fun to be around and work with. You taught us a lot. I can't really think of anything bad. I had a lot of fun, and I learned a lot from you. Just great guy to be around.
Well, here's the deal. I love you, buddy. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, and I'm always here. I love your family. I love your brother. I love your dad. I love you. First tattoo. Let's see it.
First tattoo.
Yeah, let's hear the story behind it.
So, it's based off of a drawing my mom did when she was 17. It's been hanging in my room for years. Wanted to get it tattooed. Great story behind it. And then I wanted to change the style up a little bit just so I could do it more with like an arm sleeve in the future.
So you're going to get addicted. You're going...
So far, I'm wanting more.
you're going at it.
Yeah.
Both arms or just one?
I'm going to start with one and then see if I want another one.
Just stay off the hands.
I'm not doing hands or above the neck.
I love that. If you make $100 million playing football, you can get your face tattooed for all I care.
I really don't.
Wouldn't suggest it. Suggest it. Fingers, hands, but I don't even know if it matters nowadays. Maybe I'm a little old school.
I don't think it does. I just don't like how it looks on your hands or
Fair enough.
neck.
So wrist down, off limits.
Wrist down,
neck up, off limits. I love that. That should be the cardinal rule for anybody that wants to get a real job one day or thinks they might need to get one. Rappers, ball players, whatever. Tat up your fingertips and your neck all you want, but hopefully you don't need a real job. I love it, man. Good for you, dude. You're the best. First new tat. By the time you're on here next, you'll have them from head to toe, I'm sure. That's how it goes. You'll get addicted. Got plenty of buddies that started off with one and had a smile on their face like you do right now, and then it got out of hand fast. So pick wisely. Run them all by your mom.
Oh, yeah.
How about that? That's probably the safe bet. Or your brother, because you know he'll tell you straight up that looks like trash.
Oh, yeah. He's been honest with a few ideas I've had.
Just shut them down.
Yeah.
Love that. All right, dude. Well, hey, man, thanks for being here. Thanks for working. Most importantly, thanks for showing these young people at Triple F how to work, how to be a good young man, and giving them somebody to look up to. And I'll always be thankful to Trevor Duncan, future pro football player. Hopefully, if you work and God blesses you and everything goes right, first year Triple F, one of my seniors, the future pro guy, University of Tennessee guy that all these kids get to look up to. And I hope you know that I'll always be grateful to you for that in this beginning stages of Triple F that you were here.
Thank you for having me.
My brother. Much love.